to Pegasus News on the Tube. It's film guys John and Alex, and we're here in the Inwood's new living room auditorium, decked out with cool and groovy love sack furniture.
Yeah, I love it. That's comfortable.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, if you can have to sit on the front row and watch a movie, you might as well have it like this. So we wanted to talk about films coming up in June, and as we record this, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls is already playing, and this hat blew in off of the street. It probably has nothing to do with it, no relation, but anyway. The only thing about this auditorium is these pesky flies. Okay, that should
I
take
think you
care.
got it.
Think you got it?
Yeah, you got it.
All right, now, word has it that there's a treasure map with instructions hidden somewhere. And, here it is. So, coming up in June, of course, we have Kung Fu Panda. Jack Black plays the heavyweight martial arts student in full fur. You know, who knows about this? I thought the Culinary Rats would be a waste of time, and that movie ended up being one of my favorites of the year.
Yeah, I think this one's maybe getting a little bit too much play, being opening up of a can, and with Jack Black and Angelina Jolie, you never can tell. You get these big names into these animated films, and sometimes it can be great, sometimes it can just be kind of mediocre. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Then we got Don't Mess with the Zohan. Adam Sandler plays the ex-Mossad counter-terrorist who suddenly has a desire to cut and style hair. What's that all about?
Well, you know, Adam Sandler, every time I think that I'm out, I just don't want to see his movies anymore, he keeps drawing me back in. And the commercials, they really just, to me, they make me laugh every time I see him.
Yeah.
Especially the one scene where he's fighting this one guy and his legs come out of nowhere and knocks him. So I think it might have a chance. I think it might have a chance of being good.
Yeah, I like the trailer. Looks funny. My big pick for this coming month is going to be The Happening. I'm a big M. Night Shyamalan fan. You know, he's like the master of the weird plot. And in The Happening, it looks like he's taking the story of honeybees, you know, going away mysteriously and translating it into humans, which is just like something he'd do. And there's a line in the trailer that talks about forces at work beyond our understanding, but I'm betting he'll crystallize it for us. So,
Yeah, I bet that The Happening is going to be his big comeback too. I really think that I don't think that his last few films have been as bad as people have made him out to be, but I think The Happening, especially, I like Mark Wahlberg a lot, and I think that's going to be I think it's going to be a big success.
Right, agreed. Then we got the big green guy, the Incredible Hulk. Ed Norton as the big green guy, for heaven's sake, and Liv Tyler taking the Jennifer Connelly role. Directed by Louis Leterrier, who did the Transporter films, right. So we know he knows action. And then, interestingly, Norton also co-wrote the screenplay.
Yeah, when I saw that, I said, wow, I have high hopes for that now. That if he's producing it, he wrote it, starting it, how can you not want to see that? Because Ed Norton is one of the best actors there are in Hollywood. So
absolutely, yeah.
If he has enough invested in it to be that invested in it, I don't know why it wouldn't be good. But I don't know, the trailer, I mean, every time I see Tim Roth transforming into the other Hulk, it makes me kind of cringe, but I'm not sure. Yeah,
gotcha. Get Smart, of course. Steve Carell playing the agent of control. And will they have the cone of silence? What do you think?
It might be a cone of silence because nobody's going to go see it, I think. I don't know. I mean, I think Steve Carell will bring out some fans, but Get Smart, I mean, it's a TV show from, 40 years ago? It just doesn't seem to
Thanks a lot, Alex.
Resonate.
I remember it well.
It just doesn't seem to resonate with people nowadays. I just don't see how it's going to be that big. So.
Yeah. Okay, and then finally we've got Kit Kittredge, An American Girl, where Abigail Breslin gets to have a titular starring role.
Right. Well, I don't think either one of us is really in touch with the American Girl kind of set, but
yeah.
we'll see how that goes. Are you going to be going to see that one?
Yeah, and I should actually be able to talk to her while she's in town, so
Okay, that
might be fun.
Well, I can't let us go without mentioning Wall-E, though. Wall-E's going to be the next Pixar movie coming out, and I think Pixar hasn't gone wrong in 8 movies, so I think Wall-E's going to be another big success, too. So.
Outstanding. We'll see you next time on Forthcoming Attractions.